Welcome. This is DG Pokemon Fanfiction, and you see this is gonna be like one of those quick updates I want to do on this channel. And you see, I've been trying to do entertain things to show you what it feels about these fanfiction stories. You know, every fanfiction stories you ever heard, because the fact was we never known how does it feel to be interested. Well, the fact was nobody ever been interested ever since you've been watching it. Well, a quick note, because the fact was ever since I've been heard about the fanfiction stories, I decided to read it. Apparently, though, there's never been that interested ever since then, but since the time when there's a fanfiction story that might be taking a little bit more deeper. Apparently, though, this update here might be sounding a little bit more interesting. You see, I've been thought of an idea of turning all this fanfiction stories into something more interesting and yet more, let's just say like deadly or cursed. I heard of how people decided to do some fanfiction stories and decided to turn it into something more of a sinister and twisted way you've never seen about it. Well, apparently, though, you might be interested. You see, all this fanfiction stories about Paw Patrol's in the Loud House, even though these are two of my favorite shows that I like, but apparently, though, I decided to do something a little more differences. You see, the fanfiction about Paw Patrol, there's a new fanfiction story that I wanted to read. And you might want to basically consider itself like it's something more mystery, and yet something more interesting. You see, as this person right here, I decided to take things fanfiction story up to the next level. And if I want to say this, you might want to consider yourself, it might be something a little more interesting. So, this time we're taking this thing a little bit more interest. A little more information. Like, it's more of a place where the guy who has no name, a guy without a name. Well, we're going to try and make ourselves a little bit more of a secret sources room full of interest and curiosities. Everybody feels curiosities. Because curiosity is one thing. And it's the same way how does people feel about the redemption. Everybody's starting to feeling that the world might be something interesting and it's full of dark secrets. And I want to say, it's time we may take things up to the notch. You see, this fanfiction story, it's about the new type of thing. We're going into the dark side of the fanfiction stories.